So let's take a quick look at what are we looking for in a candidate who's applying to Wellinger, and what is the breakup of all the different attributes that we look for. The first attribute that we're looking for is, of course, how you have fared at one of these entrance tests. Let me tell you, there's a myth about this. So they feel that somebody who's got a 75 or an 80 percentile is, really lost it and is a no good candidate, whereas a 99 percentiler is the person who we should be recruiting. So while I completely understand that somebody who's got a 98, 99 percentile is somebody who's really put in the effort and had the, a goal and focus set right for the entrance exam. What I want to clearly say is the converse is not true. That if you have a 95 percentile means you're a fantastic candidate for a business school is not really the truth. What it certainly says is, okay, you have it in you to put in the required effort to get the result out of a particular project if you have to. So yes, does it have weightage? That quality has weightage, which is why entrance tests have a certain weightage. And we have to understand that India is a land of many. With 2 lakh plus candidates applying, you need 1 or 2 filters to at least sort out people who seem to have this particular quality of being able to focus on something and get the result when they decide to. So the entrance exam at Wellinger usually has a weightage of about 35%. That's what it was last year. So you can say, give and take a little, that's what it would be. The remaining is completely the ball in your court as an individual. Over the last 20-25 years, what is it that you have done in your academics, whether it is 10th, 12th, graduation, any other professional qualification that you may have got. So that part is for the consistency in your life. So it's like winning a 2020 match once or winning a test match. So the academic part of your life is really a test match. So if you've consistently done well in that, what it means is this is a person who actually has excellence or wanting to do well as a habit and not as a one-off, a one-day match kind of a situation. So there is some weightage for that, and rightly so, because you may have perhaps not done as well as you could in one of the entrance tests on the given day. But if you have a consistently good academic record, it certainly stands you in good stead. The next important aspect, which also has a good amount of weightage at Wellinger, is your group discussions and your personal interview and your overall profile, whether it is extracurriculars, what you have done in these last few years. And this, I believe, has been the differentiating factor when you look at a WeSchool's student vis-a-vis certain other business schools. Because what this gives you is a genuine opportunity to prove your mettle. So you can actually, with 35% being the weightage for your entrance exams and another 25 to 30 being for your academics, you still have a good amount of weightage by which you can take it to next level. So if you're already good at something, this can take you to the next level. And if you're already and if you've had a little bit of a rough day, this is the part of the group discussion and the interviews is the space where you can actually excel and make up. What is WeSchool looking for? We're looking for an entire package. Put yourself in the shoes of a CEO, or put yourself in the shoes of somebody who has to recruit an MBA candidate. Great percentile, but very poor in communication skills, wants to get into any field, be it finance, marketing, HR, operations, analytics, media, whatever. Would you recruit that person? Answer the question yourself for yourself. Perhaps no. Great communication, great ability to present, but has very little commitment to understanding the core of things. You may recruit such a person, but the growth of such a person may get limited. So for a person who's highly academically good, with exposure, their communication and certain abilities can improve over time. For somebody who is, already good at communication, ability to present, etc., they may learn the ability to, focus on, what you call the core or the concepts. But both of this require time and effort. So when we look for a candidate, what we look at is, are we going to be able to create this mixture in the 2 years that the student is here? So if can we, set the balance correct? So if it is too skewed, then it's going to be difficult. But if it is if it is a balance that we believe that we can groom and nurture, then bingo. So we are looking for an overall personality, and we are not really looking at only great percentile or only great personality. It's a mix of both.